Imagine you gather the courage to finally speak into existence what it is you desire in a partner. And you are met with hostility. You're met with disbelief. You're met with disgust. Your standards and desires are automatically judged as too much, not enough, unrealistic, irresponsible, selfish, short-sighted, etc., etc., etc. Now, this is just you speaking it into existence. It's one thing to speak something you want into existence. It's a whole other thing to then become that version of you who manifests and attracts what it is that you want. But from the get-go, you're met with so much hostility or disbelief that if you were wobbly at all in your standards and desires before that moment, you definitely are wobbly now. And this is what causes people to lower their standards. People tell them, and this is typically close friends and family, right? But also now that we have the internet, we also have complete strangers. Look at this hair. Complete strangers on the internet telling you you're ridiculous, you're selfish, that's not realistic, that's not possible. So now you have all these voices and opinions and noise around you about something that's very personal. You're entitled to want whatever you want. You're allowed to desire whatever you want. It's your life. And when it comes to your partner, you better be 100% selfish about what you want, meaning only you know what's going to work for you. That's not a bad thing. That's a healthy thing. That's an appropriate thing. But when you're pushed back with so much noise and opinions and judgment and resistance by both close people who love you and people who don't even know you, that can throw you off your certainty for a hot minute. And this is why I see so many people of all genders, but especially women, because I work with a lot of women in my coaching business, lower their standards. They try to become reasonable. They try to be more logical. They try to be more palatable because they've gotten enough feedback and pushback by enough people and even by their own brain, right? Our brain is quick to sabotage us that they lower their standards. And I am telling you, the fastest way to create an unhappy life is lowering your standards. The fastest way to get what you want is keeping your standards exactly where you want them. Lowering your standards is a temporary solution because, okay, sure, you might start dating someone that isn't exactly the level or the caliber that you want, but at least you're dating someone. But be truthful. Is that someone you actually see yourself building the rest of your life with, having kids with, building a financially stable future with, that you're falling more in love with? Or is this someone that makes other people happy around you because they like this person, but do you really like this person? Only you know the answer. So when clients come in my world, what we often do together is we actually get clear on what it is that you really want. I don't want you to shrink your desires for me. I don't want you to be palatable for me. I want all of your muchness. I want all of your desires. I want you to be as bold and truthful about your deepest desires as possible, because then we now know what to help you become a match for, who you need to become to have what it is that you want. But if you play smaller and you lower your standards, then we're going to do the work there and you're going to attract exactly what it is you're available for. So when you're in my world, I want you to own exactly what it is that you want. I want you to ignore the noise of people around you, because this is your life. And if we're talking about your life partner, this is one of the most important decisions you make. You're the only one who knows what you want. In my world, do not lower your standards. Tune out the noise of people who don't know you, who don't get you. They're not going to be living with your life partner for the rest of their life. You will be. You are entitled to want whatever you want. You're not only allowed to, but you are encouraged to get as clear as possible on what that is. And then, of course, we all know integrity. We become the best version of ourselves to attract that version. But we have got to stop pushing back on people's desires. We've got to stop trying to convince people to shrink what it is that they want. We have to stop convincing people that somehow they're too much when their desires are their destiny. There's a reason you want what you want. Let yourself have it, and just let the haters hate.